What is going on, everybody? It is Tuesday, and we're obviously just 3 weeks out of the California International Marathon, and today we have ourselves a track workout. So we're gonna do some 800s repeats. We're gonna do a mile warm-up, and then we're gonna go into 800 repeats at about an 8-minute pace, and then after that we're gonna go into a 1 mile cool down. So dust the dust off these bad boys and get some quick turnovers. So there we have it, workout complete. A very good run. So we did a total of 7 miles. Took us 57 minutes. Average pace was 8:08. Ended up having an average heart rate of 146. So everything went accordingly to plan and felt good. Now, time to get home, get ready for work. What is up? It is Wednesday, and today we have 7 miles today. We're gonna take it pretty easy today. We're just gonna run from home, and we're gonna take it fairly easy, probably keep it in around maybe the 10s, 10 flats, 950, something like that. So we got ourselves our honey stinger gel. We've been warming up, been stretching out, and we're gonna go in here and get this in. Probably should take us a little over an hour, but yeah. Let's go.
Top all the way to bottom of the map. It's on the top all the way to bottom of the map. I've seen it all, it can all wash away, don't get attached to the current, spitting snow flurries. The rhythm won't worry, if you fall behind, I'll be humming till you hurry.
And we're done. 7 miles, 1 hour, 9 minutes, 45 seconds, 7:53 average pace, 127 average heart rate, 146 max. I think that was a pretty good run itself. Kind of kept it kind of simple, and we succeeded. So now, let's go do a little bit of a cold plunge. Okay, a little bit of a cold plunge. We're at 52 degrees. That's what it feels like outside. So we're gonna go in here and get a little bit of a dip. So things are probably gonna shrink. Holy, ain't your mama, sweet baby Jesus of Arceus. Let's set our time first. So we'll stay in here for about 7 minutes. Starts now. It's pretty cold, but and I will catch you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's run. We have 9 miles, and I'll give you guys the rest of the details then. Good morning. It's Thursday. We have 9 miles today. We don't have just any type of 9 miles. We got a little bit of a, I guess you'd say, marathon pacing. Do 9 miles easy, 5 miles at 8:20 to about 8:30, back down to 2 recovery miles. I know that I don't really have a marathon pace, but I've chosen this one because this is what my daily runs were before I got injured. Like I was doing 8, 9, 10 miles at this pace while keeping my heart rate under 150. I'm a little excited mainly because this is paces that I was running before I got injured, and it kind of feels good to somewhat get back to those type of paces. And I haven't really dipped into those paces in a while. I know there was the 800s that I did on Tuesday. Other than that, we haven't done really much mileage at that pace. So I've actually got me here some bread and toast. I don't normally eat. I really don't eat before runs. I usually don't even have really much to drink until after my runs. So, but I want this to be a good quality run, and I also want I want to kind of test out and see what maybe my body does in having something, at least something to eat. We've got 2 honey stinger gels, those at mile 3 and mile 6. We'll see how that goes. So far my body's been doing pretty good with that. And then I also have a bottle of liquid IV mixed with some Gatorade here. We've stretched, we've rolled out, we did a little bit of foam roll, and now it's just time to get the shoes on, get laced up, get out there, kick ass.
Mile 1, 9:20. Mile 2, 9:33. Time to turn it up. Mile 3, 8:29. Mile 4, 8:16. Mile 5, 8:25. Smooth. Mile 6, 7:35. A little too fast, but I was at the track and couldn't help myself. Mile 7, 8:28. Felt good the whole time. Now, just take it easy back home. Mile 8, 9:12. Mile 9, 9:17. Excellent run. I felt good the entire way. I will say, at least when I first started off, my heart rate was a little higher than it always is, but it could have very well been nerves, jitters, just whatever may be. But our body eventually settled down and we found a groove, and I don't think our heart rate really went above maybe 152, even on some of the hills at 8:30 or 8:29 pace or something like that. So really good to factor in as far as my aerobic base and my fitness is where I am from a couple months ago when I either first started or from the whole time that I got hurt. So that makes me feel really good. I'm really excited about that run. That's probably one of the best I felt in a long time. And I don't know, we just got to keep pushing. So what we have is 9.1 miles, time 1 hour, 18 minutes, 40 seconds, average pace 8:44, average heart rate 142. I think today is gonna have to be a really good recovery day since tomorrow I have off. So try to get some leg compressions, try to get a little cold plunge, and just try to take care of my body. And then in the morning we'll do a light full body workout and get ready for Saturday. So yeah.
So these little off-brand compression pants, I don't really have the money to buy those big old, hockey goalie glove style pants. So, but it's important for me to try to make sure that I heal myself up as much as possible, especially after hard days, and try to go into the day off as prepared as I can, so that way I can use that day to get my legs to regroup and heal themselves. So take care of ourselves as much as possible. Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow for a lift. What's going on, guys? So we're actually at the gym. It's Friday morning. Today is our day off, but we use this to try and get a full body workout in. Something light, not crazy. Just kind of get about 30-35 minutes. Let's go. So we got done with our workout. Everything went good. It was an easy workout, not too strenuous. Now we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves a shake. We're at home now. We're gonna get ready to get these kids to school, get to work, and there may be a chance that I do my long run tomorrow. Initially, I was gonna do it Sunday, but Sunday is gonna call for pretty much rain all day. So, and I also have my final soccer game that day. So we may do 15 miles on Saturday and try to integrate a little bit of pacing in there. So I'll have all day to think about it. So until then, you guys be good, and we'll see you here in just a minute. Good morning, guys. Welcome. It is Saturday, and it's about 6 o'clock. And we are out here getting ready to do what is now our long run. Initially, it was going to be tomorrow, but with the chance of rain and cold weather coming in, I've decided to move it today. Also, our championship soccer game is actually tomorrow, so they're moving that from 5 o'clock to 1 p.m. So we're going to go ahead and do it today. Somebody might want to know, well, what is this guy pacing for? So at first, right now it's just to finish a run. But with every person, there's always that at least goal in the back of their mind. And my goal in the back of my mind is to run faster than a 4:16, which is my PR for a marathon, which is about a 9:30-ish, something like that pace. And I think it can be done. Ideally, I want to run faster than a 4:10. If I can run faster than a sub 4, that would be a dream come true. I know it's a big jump. We're going to do the first 10 miles fairly easy, close to 10-minute pace. And then I think the next 7 miles, I'm going to try to pick it up, and we might try to push it around maybe 9:15, maybe the 9:20s, and see how that goes. And if that feels good, and I know I will, then I think that hopefully reaching those mental goals in the back of my head should be more achievable. So we had some oatmeal, we have some electrolytes, we did some foam rolling, we're ready to go. We've gone, did our bathrooms breaks, and so let's get out here in this cold but lovely weather and get our miles in.
Mile 1, 9:53. I got my earbuds in today so I can listen to the podcast. Normally I don't. I usually listen to the speaker of the phone, but today I thought I'd use the little earphones, just kind of enjoy the conversations of the podcast. So I like to listen to the Running Channel podcast, a great British group of people, Andy Badley, Sarah Hartley, and Rick, and they make me laugh. They talk about running, their stories, answer emails from fans and whatnot. So if you haven't listened to them, they're a great little listen. Crime podcast, I listen to Unsolved Murders, as well as I've listened to Solved Murders. And then I like to listen to Crime Hub, a crime podcast. So yeah, here we go. Mile 2, 9:59. Mile 3, 9:43. Time for our first scoop. Mile 4, 10:14. Mile 5, 9:46. Mile 6, 9:33. Time for our second goo. Mile 7, 9:45. Mile 8, 9:39. Mile 9, 9:44. Mile 10, 9:24. I took a quick pit stop because I wanted to grab some trail mix. I just had a honey stinger waffle, so I got that going, and then I got about one more honey stinger waffle going on. So what we're gonna do is these next 7 miles, I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if I can hit them pretty close to a 9-minute mile. So let's just kind of keep the ball rolling and see what happens. Mile 11, 8:49. Unfortunately, we're at a stoplight. Mile 12, 8:56. Mile 13, 8:43. Time for our last honey stinger waffle. Bring it home. Mile 14, 8:30. Mile 15, 8:47. Mile 16, 8:38. Mile 17, 8:44. Great run. Felt good the whole 7 miles. Did a really good job. And of course, thanks to the like 5 or 6 episodes of the Running Channel podcast for keeping me smiling, laughing, and entertained and occupied through the whole run. It's a beautiful day out here. A lot of autumn trees. Looks really great outside. Felt good outside. I'll give you guys the rundown here in just a second. Okay, so 17 miles, 2 hours, 39 minutes, 14 seconds. Average pace, 9:22. Average heart rate, 135. Just an overall great run, especially 17 miles. Everything went really good. We're gonna go home, try to get in a little cold plunge, get something to eat right off the bat, try to heal up as much as possible, and just take it easy for the rest of the day. You guys be good, and I will see you guys tomorrow for our little recovery run. What is up, guys? It is Sunday, and we are here at the gym. We're gonna do an easy 3 miles on the treadmill, just kind of take it easy on our legs. Our legs are feeling pretty good. Today we have ourselves a soccer game this afternoon, and I'm pretty excited about that because it's the championship game, and we're gonna try to go for our second championship in a row. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these 3 miles in real quick, and I will see you guys right after. That is it for our week. We are wrapped up. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys saw some of the things that I did. Have you noticed that some of the stuff really isn't that much different than most marathoners? You know, we made sure to make our easy days easy, and we made our hard days somewhat a little bit hard because we don't want to ramp up with only 8 weeks of training here. We don't want to ramp up volume and intensity at the same time. That will come later. Right now we want to make sure that we actually get to 26.2 miles. So yeah, so you saw we had a couple of good easy runs. There was a couple of mixed and faster paces in there. We also did some cold plunges, a little bit of yoga, a little bit of foam rolling, trying to keep the body loose, trying to keep it relaxed and stretched out. And then we also did, of course, a session on Friday that was a full body, just to kind of keep our body sustained in strength. And I think that we accomplished all of that. So we also have 2 weeks left. We'll have 1 more week of taper, and then we go right into our CIM marathon. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I got a soccer game this afternoon, so I got to make sure to get probably a little bit of stretching, a little bit of rolling around, just kind of open up the legs, open up the hips. I will catch you guys next week as we go into our final tapered long run of the week before we hit CIM on December 3rd. So you guys be good. I'll catch you later.